Hey guys, Coach Justin, Coach Jack here. Today we're going to be talking to you about the rower. Having been to a lot of gyms to teach the course, we've seen a lot of people rowing and doing things kind of weird on the rower. So we want to help you guys have a better understanding of optimal ways to set up your rower and then to also be able to perform the row. So the first thing here is going to be how we're setting up our feet. We typically want that strap to come right across that top bony portion of the foot there. Your foot should be securely fastened in that strap there, and then you're just gonna make it nice and tight across the strap. Now for competitive CrossFit athletes, sometimes they may have it a little looser on one side so that they can transition in and out a little bit faster, but for the vast majority of people who are watching this and probably learning how to row, that's not really going to apply to you for that transition. We just wanna master the basics before we start going into more advanced techniques. Another thing that we see a lot of times when athletes are rowing is this chain is like making this dip in this wave-like motion as they're like working the handle around their knees. We want that chain to maintain a nice glide path from the point where it comes out all the way back into the chest. It should be a nice straight line. So that's another thing that we want to look out for. And then an early pull or an early return, getting the athletes out of sequence can be a problem as well. So this rowing drill that we're going to show you can help fix a lot of those problems that we commonly see. The first one is going to be the legs only. So Jack's going to go ahead and grab the handle. And when he grabs the handle, he's not in super narrow. He's kind of coming back more towards the outer portion of the handle here. If he brought his hands in all the way up here, yeah, now he's kind of more internally rotated on the shoulder and he's putting himself into a bad position. So as he slides his hands out more towards the outer portion there, it allows him to use his lats and his upper back muscles a little bit more so that he can recruit his whole back instead of just kind of focusing here on those front delts. So for the first portion of this drill, Jack is going to push through his heels aggressively and not pull. Go ahead and show us 3. And relax. So we really simplified this drill down. A lot of times you'll hear coaches say legs, body, arms, arms, body, legs. Well, as you've seen, Jack just used his legs and then his body opened up in the backstroke. So instead of complicating it and saying 3 separate cues, we can simplify this down into 2 movements, which is legs, then arms. The hips will open because the athlete is going to the back of it. They run out of range of motion, the hips open. So we can kind of save a little time and a little confusion right there. So go ahead and get into that back position again. Hips opened. All right, from here, we want Jack to pull in a nice straight line to his sternum. So for this portion of the drill, he's gonna hit his chest quickly and then return back to this position. Ready and go. Pause, and go, and go, and go. And the reason I'm controlling that tempo is I don't want Jack just ripping on it back and forth. You can go ahead and relax, because a lot of times when athletes are rowing, they will get to the back real quick and then ride it forward without that pause in between. That keeps that fan spinning fast the entire time, and then the athlete isn't able to get more meters or calories on the row. So we're going to put those 2 movements together, and he's going to go on my cadence. Ready, row, and return. Ready, row, and return. Ready, row, and return. Ready, row, and return. Relax. So now I want to turn the athlete loose. He should do the same exact thing. He hits his chest, arms come out quickly, and then he follows it back in. Once he hits his chest, arms come out quickly. That slows the fan down as he comes back in and then explodes. We are driving through the heels, exploding, then pulling. That's how we are able to achieve such high calories. Our athletes can pull 1 calorie a pull, sometimes even 2 calories a pull. They can pull in the low, they can pull in the 130s, they can pull in the low 140s for extended periods of time because they're doing it optimally. Go ahead and show us 10 good pulls. as Jack's pulling, you'll notice the fan revs up really high and then slows down a little bit. Revs up really high, slows down a little bit. That little bit of hesitation where the fan slows down allows him to engage with the chain and then jump start it back up. If that chain's revving high the entire time, he's going to be doing a tremendous amount of work, but not getting the output on the monitor that we're looking for. And he's going to be put into a bad position. We want to do everything optimally, not maximally or sub-maximally, but we want to move optimally. That's all we got for you.